Hey everybody, and welcome to this special on the Sun entering Gemini. So the Sun enters Gemini from the 15th of June until the 17th of July. So this transit's key traits are communication, adaptability and curiosity. The Sun in astrology represents our ego, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is our communication. Also the Sun shows the direction our soul, higher consciousness should be going. So for instance, your moon may be in Libra and your Sun's in Gemini, so you internalize life lessons from your past lives are all being surrounded by Libra traits, and in this life your soul higher consciousness wants you to act more like a Gemini. So that's what the Sun represents. So during when the Sun's in Gemini, it's a time to embrace change and explore new ideas, as the energy of Gemini encourages us to be social, more inquisitive, curious and flexible in our thinking. When the Sun enters Gemini, it's making a couple of aspects. So it's making a semi-square to Venus, so this can put emphasis on evaluating our romantic relationships. At the same time, it makes a sextile to Mars, so this is a short energy, but it allows us to subtly take action, take risks and start new projects. It also makes a sextiquintile to Saturn, so this brings a subtle energy of discipline, perseverance and the ability to work towards our long-term goals. And it also makes a unidicile to Uranus, so this brings unexpected surprises. So yeah, the square to Neptune points to a need to be careful in our decision making, as illusions and misunderstandings can cloud our judgment right now. The biquintile to Pluto highlights a time of transformation and regeneration, and the biunidicile to Chiron can indicate a time of healing through spiritual self-reflection. So these sort of energies allow us to focus more on our spiritual or deeper meaning of life if you're into all of that. Overall, the transit of the Sun in Gemini can be a dynamic and exciting time as long as we remain open-minded, focused and grounded. The Sun transiting in Gemini can have a significant impact on our career and educational development as well as personal growth. This is because Gemini energy stimulates curiosity and encourages learning from others. During this time you may find yourself more open to exploring new ideas and expanding your knowledge and practical skill base by being open to new learning experiences and networking with individuals in diverse fields, so talking to people that are outside of your normal career horizon or social group, stuff like that. It's an excellent time to brainstorm new ideas and consider alternative career paths. In terms of committed relationships, the Sun in Gemini can bring a playful and light-hearted energy which can be beneficial for couples who may have been experiencing a bit of stagnation, just things got a bit stale. So it's a good time to spice up communication, a bit of sexting, a bit of talking while making love and making out and stuff like that. So yeah, also can bring new connections, friendships and partnerships. It's a chance to meet new people with shared interests and passions. This can also indicate a time for exploration of casual relationships, flirty exchanges, flings and hookups rather than a serious commitment. Similarly, spiritually and personally, this period emphasises expanding the mind and exploring new belief systems and ways of thinking. It's a time to embrace intellectual curiosity, explore new perspectives and question old assumptions. Spiritually, the Sun in Gemini offers the opportunity to delve into past life experiences and karmic patterns, allowing for greater self-awareness and understanding. From a karmic and past life perspective, this transit can point to a time to revisit past conflicts, relationships and experiences to seek closure and healing. Now I'm just going to talk more about the aspects in a deeper level, but that was just the overview. So if you want to go deeper, you can carry on listening. If not, that's the summary that I just went through. The Sun semi-square to Venus allows us to recognise how we connect to and receive love. So yeah, this aspect can bring underlying relationship issues to the surface, allowing us to identify and address any patterns or tendencies that may be stopping our ability to give and receive love love in a healthy way. It also offers us a chance to examine our values and desires, especially regarding our relationships, and giving us the space to make any necessary adjustments that we need to make. It's beneficial to approach this aspect with a sense of openness and willingness to learn and grow, as it may involve feelings of vulnerability and discomfort. Embracing this opportunity can lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves and others, leading to more fulfilling relationships and a greater sense of inner harmony. The Sun in Gemini sextile to Mars allows for creative problem solving and encourages us to be bold and courageous. So this transit can be used to overcome obstacles in our lives and approach challenges with innovative solutions, so looking to solve them with fresh ideas rather than using the same old tricks and tools that just keep the obstacles appearing. Mars is associated with assertiveness, ambition, passion and action, and the sextile aspect gives us the opportunity to tap into these qualities. By being proactive and daring, we can make significant progress in achieving our goals during this transit. So it's important to channel this sextile energy in a positive way, as being too reckless or impulsive can lead to negative outcomes. With mindful and intention over the next month, the Sun sextile to Mars, while it's in Gemini, can be a powerful tool for personal growth and transformation. The sextiquintal to Saturn brings a need for structure and organisation, and in astrology, Saturn represents our sense of duty, self-discipline and our ability to set boundaries. So this aspect provides us with the energy to bring order and some more routine into our daily life, set clear boundaries and take charge of our responsibilities. We may find ourselves drawn to practices and routines that help us manage our time and resources more effectively, as well as self-imposed limitations that guide us towards long-term goals. Ultimately, the sextiquintal to Saturn can serve as a transformative energy that helps us develop a sense of self-mastery and empowerment, allowing us to achieve greater levels of success and fulfillment in our lives. The unidirectional to Uranus allows us to tap into our intuition and expand our minds. So this energy promotes innovation, revolution and breakthroughs, as well as adaptability. This can lead to us expanding our consciousness, our logical mind, thinking in a more unique way and being open to new and fresh ideas rather than following the crowd, allowing us to connect with our inner selves on a deeper level, as it gives us the support to use our intuition, and this can help us break out of old patterns that limit us and explore new possibilities. The square aspect between the Sun and Neptune represents a spiritual and emotional challenge that requires our attention during the Sun in Gemini transit that lasts about a month and a couple of days. So this aspect encourages us to become more empathetic and compassionate towards ourselves and others, to listen more deeply and to develop a greater understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. Neptune's influence in this square can increase our intuition and sensitivity, but can also lead to confusion or illusion if we are not grounded in reality. Therefore, it is essential to avoid escapism, addictive behaviours or self-delusion during this time. Instead, we should use this energy to cultivate a deeper sense of unity and oneness with ourselves and others, access new levels of creativity and inspiration, and deepen our connection with our spiritual selves. By embracing the transformative potential of this square, we can expand our consciousness and evolve towards a more compassionate and harmonious existence with ourselves and others. The Sun's biquintal to Pluto brings the potential for transformation and healing, if you're willing to embrace it at this time, giving us the opportunity to shed old patterns, beliefs and behaviours and transform ourselves on a deep level. The key to using this energy is to stay open to change and trust the process, as it may take time to fully manifest. This transit offers the potential for profound growth and spiritual advancement, but it requires us a willingness to look inwards and confront any aspects of ourselves that are holding us back from evolution and living our best lives. The bi-unidirectional to Chiron encourages us to step out of our comfort zones and explore the unknown. So again, it supports breakthroughs and new discoveries within ourselves and the world around us. Chiron represents the wounded healer, and this aspect can bring healing to to old wounds that have been buried deep inside of us. So just a good time to take some time out, maybe to spend a day, not a day, a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes a day, or the whole day, if you can do a whole day of meditation, just to tap into your inner self and to really listen to your feelings and your emotions, and to make a plan to heal them or continue the work of healing them. Also, this energy supports creative expression, connecting with your passions and people that you feel passionately about, and sharing your interests and values with others as well, and gives us the chance to embrace change and to get the rewards from changing, really. So it supports change. So yeah, in terms of career and educational development, it allows us to see new perspectives, supports creative problem solving, and there can be an increase in networking and communication as well. People may feel the urge to learn new things and pursue educational opportunities during this time. Also, it supports us being more adaptable and being more resourceful, especially in professional and academic settings. And the karma of this for career and education wants us to resolve past life issues related to communication, networking and learning. So if you have any issues that stops you from learning the skills, or thinking that you have enough skills when you really don't, so it can push us out of our comfort zone. Some of you may go back to school during this time, or watch online videos and just read or listen to podcasts and expand your mind in some other way. In terms of spiritual and personal growth, the Sun in Gemini can make us feel more independent and curious, and we may seek out new adventures and opportunities to gain knowledge on a wide range of subjects. This transit can encourage self-discovery and a desire for personal growth, which can help individuals follow and create their own paths in life. So some of you may take time to embrace spiritual independence. So if you've been on a sort of like a group sort of spiritual path, you may decide to go on your own sort of spiritual path, break out of an old belief system and tune into a new one, and follow your intuition towards new spiritual opportunities and experiences. And all in all, it can inspire you to learn new spiritual skills and tap into your spiritual curiosity. So this can be by exploring different spiritual practices and beliefs, whether it's different ways to meditate, do yoga or journaling or visualization or manifestation or whatever else it is that you may be spiritually into. Also, when the Sun's in Gemini, you may focus on building stronger connections in your committed relationships through more honest communication and understanding. So you and your partner may take more time to listen to each other and express your thoughts and feelings more clearly. This can bring you closer together, drive you apart, but whatever happens in relationships is for the best sort of thing. Ultimately, any problems that show up now are highlighting the areas in your relationship where improvements can be made, so don't be afraid to have open and honest communications. By focusing on building a strong foundation of communication and understanding, you can create more fulfilling and long-lasting relationships. In terms of hookups, people may be more willing to explore different partners and trying out new things. Make sure you stay safe, because Gemini energy can be highly flirtatious. So it's beneficial to keep that in mind, and that with any new experiences comes responsibility and respect for all people involved. The karmic and past life meaning of this transit in Gemini for relationships gives us a chance to reevaluate past relationships and experiences, learn from them, and move forward with a newfound sense of clarity and understanding. It's essential to prioritise communication and consent in all encounters for spiritual growth and personal safety. Remember that hookups, like any other aspect of life, can have potential negative consequences, so it's essential to approach them with mindfulness, intention, and just make sure content and everybody's all agreed on what's going to go down. So yeah, The overall karmic meaning of the Sun in Gemini wants us to develop an understanding of the past and gain insights into, the new direction ahead. Gemini is a curious and intellectual sign associated with communication and learning, making it a great time to reflect on past experience and seek out new knowledge, as I said. And those who are open to the karmic meaning of this transit may find themselves uncovering lessons from past lives and gaining new insights into their spiritual journey. This self-reflection can lead to personal growth and a clearer sense of direction moving forward, particularly in your career and educational sort of projects, because remember Mercury rules our intellect, and the third house, which is all about local journeys and learning and communication and the things, the lower mind. So making sure that we've got our basic skills and basic science and maths and spiritual skills sorted out, and then we move into the 9th house. That's when we go into the more higher esoteric hidden meanings that we don't normally find in our schools and universities. These are meanings that we seek out. But third house is all about local, national, cultural sort of knowledge on the surface levels. Also, the Sun in Gemini gives us the energy to start or continue the work of letting go of past traumas and negative habits, especially when it comes to our thinking and our communicating, that may be holding you back, and to embrace transformation in these experiences. It's a great time to explore new avenues of personal and professional growth and open yourself up to fresh ideas and perspectives, so that you can progress on your soul's journey, letting go of your past and moving towards a bright future. So to sum up, the Sun's transit in Gemini can impact several areas of our lives, including career and educational development, spiritual and personal growth, and committed relationships and hookups as well. By embracing the energy of this transit and remaining open to the lessons it presents, we can make progress towards our goals and live a more fulfilling life. The aspects, connections with Venus, Mars, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto and Chiron may present challenges or opportunities for us to integrate important lessons and make positive changes in our lives. By being mindful of these aspects and working with the energy of the Sun transiting in Gemini consciously and intentionally, we can use the power of this transit to manifest our true desires and achieve greater clarity and communication, which can lead to a greater understanding of our true selves and other people as well. So that concludes this special on the Sun transiting in Gemini.